Hotep Senuela Senuti Tiren Ishaka Nugukemet. I hope you're doing well. I've not even shared this live stream. Hey, we have Imhotep 360. Hotep, do you know what you just said there? Do you know what you just said in Middle Nature, brother? Ok, dis bonjour. Dis Hotep. Dis Hotep. Voilà. Now, I did not even share this live stream, but for the record, the title is Bachelor's Degree in History. Can we see it? Now, I'm going to cut to the chase. It's going to be less than 30 seconds. Okay, so what did you say, brother, for the record? And then I'm going to play this 30 seconds excerpt. It's actually 27 seconds.
So,
Don't
but
talk
why
about
is
the
the Hebrew?
NOR. I don't talk about the NOR, but I talk about the Black Hebrew Israelites because, all right, my mom is a history teacher. I
Okay.
love history. I have a bachelor's degree in history.
Okay.
So history is nothing new to me. That's what I do. Now, I'm not a scholar, but I'm the closest thing the conscious community might have as far as a scholar when it comes to history and the Bible.
So, what I recall is that brother, and you notice I did not use his name in the title because they want to act like you're using their name for cloud, and I don't want to have that confusion. I remember when he went on for quite a while telling people that they need to send him money so he can show his degree. Now, those who have followed recent events have seen that he issued a challenge. He started with $100 and he said, we'll add $100 every 10 minutes. And I think the last stream lasted for 7 hours. So basically, there is a $4,200 balance. I wasn't really expecting anything, because to me it's just talking points when people say, I put money on it. But let's say for the record, so he can feel okay, because several people have asked him to, bring the bag. He might not feel that comfortable about the situation, and that's why he tried some little some with some Power Rangers, and it backfired. But let's say, let this brother know that if he shows his degree, if he shows his bachelor's degrees in history, then the balance is erased, is canceled. We're good. All right? Is that fair enough? I forgot how much money it was asking to show his degree. I forgot how much it was. If it was $50 or $100. So Brother Imhotep 360 wrote, I am Osar. All the kings of Kemet identify themselves as being one with Osar. You're correct. Anuk Osar. I am Osar. Okay, Chacha Bobo. Okay. So that is usually transliterated as Usir. Others would transliterate it as Asir, but Osar, I'm thinking is probably from Burj. And what most people call Anuk, and I think Anuk probably comes from Burj as well, is Inek. Non, 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 c'est pas possible ça. Allez, fais attention. It's Inek. And remember, I have a video called, I forgot the full title, but there's Hebrew Anoki, and it's Meduneter Inek. And the Hebrew Anoki, that's the beginning of what we know as the Ten Commandments, where it says, I am thy God, and so on. It starts with Anoki. We have Kev friend. What up? I don't know if you missed it, but just for the record.
So,
Don't
but
talk
why
about
is the
the
Hebrew?
NOR. I don't talk about the NOR, but I talk about the Black Hebrew Israelites because, all right, my mom is a history teacher. I
Okay.
love history. I have a bachelor's degree in history.
Okay.
So history is nothing new to me. That's what I do. Now, I'm not a scholar, but I'm the closest thing the conscious community might have as far as a scholar when it comes to history and the Bible.
So the answer was given to you. Why do you type in lol? American Dream Peace. So for those who don't know, I was just telling people to, if they don't mind, they can inform our next thing to a scholar. Hey, what's up, Chris? That if he just shows his degree, his bachelor's degrees in history, then the balance is clear. He doesn't have to worry about the bag for the challenge he issued. But which university is it though? It's a bit complicated because when I heard him, Kevin wrote these clips be daggers. I wouldn't call him daggers. He was himself. It's not a private conversation. You know, the platform he was on, the guy has like um over 200,000 subscribers, man. I'm gonna check. I think it's like 280,000 subscribers. It's like real serious platform. I mean, in terms of audience. No, 37, 237,000 subscribers, man. It's nothing to play with, man. Nothing to play with. So whoever goes on such a large platform and state that he has a bachelor's degree in history, he has to be comfortable, you know. And Chris also is asking what university. I'm wondering what university because when I saw the homie asking people to send him money to show and prove, I was like, that's new. So if we are ever shown a degree, I think there will be a date. And we hope it's not gonna put up a what's the brother's name? Sean Kingston. That song that got him real famous. Beautiful Girls or something like that. Uh, because he says he was back in '89 watching movies all the time. Oh, when I went away, when I did my first crime. And people, have made a calculation with his date of birth and they figured that in 1989 he was mighty young. I mean, we're gonna see that in details. I mean, and Kingston. I think it's suicidal. Actually, the song is suicidal. I want to check that he definitely said 89. Okay. I hope our brother is not gonna show us a degree and we make the calculation and we see he was 12 years old. There's some countries you make a phone call. We have Sep A Redcar who wrote he went to the University of Ghetto. Non, c'est pas possible ça. C'est pas possible ça. Tu entends? Va voir maman. Va voir maman, tu reviens, va voir maman. Va voir maman, tu reviens tout à l'heure. Okay. How come he didn't tell us his university in his book? So, um, did he write in his book that he has a bachelor's degree in history? Does anybody know? Did you read the book, Chris? So, no, no, Sean Kingston said 99. It was back in 99 watching movies all the time. Oh, when I went away for doing my first crime. And I never thought that we was going to see each other. And then I came out. Miami moved me down south. So he did his bid. Chris wrote, why was he lying low? I mean, on Doggy Diamonds Of all places, law. But how do we know he's lying? Maybe he's telling the truth. Because we hope he's not going to do like Ali Muhammad, who showed the doctorate degree without spelling error. We have to give the brother the benefit of the doubt. So this is an opportunity for him to show the young brothers and sisters that you can do it in the academic field. And then I will congratulate him because I respect academia. I respect people who are engage in academia without plagiarizing. You know, because we have some people, they studied everything. They studied Egyptology or the Medu. They studied linguistics. They even studied physics. I mean, less than 20 seconds, just for the record.
between a law in linguistics and a law, for example, physics, is that
Mhm.
with a
Are,
law,
are you are you a physicist? Do you study physics, for
I
example?
do study physics and I study
Okay,
science. And so,
okay.
um,
Have you studied linguistics formally?
yes, I have.
Okay.
So they studied linguistics formally, but they even studied physics, man. Physics, man. You have to respect those modern day mental geniuses, man. All of these guys are lying hustlers and agents. So Chris says that yes, he has read the book. Okay, so in his book, Chris, did he write that he has a bachelor's degree in history? Because we're gonna get to the bottom of this. We have 17 people online. It looks like it's a better time to do live streams, but usually I live stream later on, later than that. And I think I forgot to share the link. Yeah, I didn't even share the invite link. So Sep Arek Redcar wrote, these guys have Hood University degrees, which means nothing in the real world. You have plenty. We have Ayadala. We have plenty of so-called universities online. Uh, so I'm gonna share a link to get on the panel. Let me show your face. It's the same message I type every time I live stream. Otherwise, just use the chat. Boom. And I'm gonna pin that message so it remains at the top. So Sean Kingston, let's look at his date of birth. Sean Kingston. Um, okay, was born on February 3rd, 1990, which means that he would have been 9 years old when he went away for doing his first crime. Now, it's not. Can you hear the background noise? The opera singer. So a lot of people. Hold on. Too much noise in the background. A lot of people, years ago, have pointed out that but it was a rhyme. We don't pay too much mind. He's not a rapper, but many rappers say that they did the same thing as Tony Montana, but we know it's for the most part it's just fiction. A few will talk about stuff that they really did, but many people make up stuff. So we're not tripping, but it was funny though. You know what I'm saying? You're 9 years old, you went away for doing your first crime. So what if we ever get to see a degree, it has to be careful with the dates and which university was it. So Chris and anybody else, and thank you for we have more interaction now. Brandon Sims, I can recognize him as a member of a pseudo killer team. He wrote the baby upset. And big wrote, yes, we hear the tears. Now, American Dream is saying, Chef, you're not gonna defend your leader? He put the name of the dude. Get on the panel and defend your fellow African American. American Dream wrote, Brandon here too. Watch out, Shaka. The pseudo protectors are on deck to protect Garfield. Dang. There's some rivalry right there. We have some rivalry right there. But let us try to focus though and get this over with. Let's try to get. Has anybody seen the bachelor's degree in history? Oh, we have 20 people online. Some people are not going to be happy. You're going to make some people upset because they said, well, there's only 10 people when I'm live streaming. I just hopped on the live stream. Did not inform anybody beforehand. So some of you just arrived, so for the record, just so that you know.
But why is the Hebrew? NOR. I don't talk about the NOR, but I talk about the Black Hebrew Israelites because, all right, my mom is a history teacher.
Okay.
I love history. I have a bachelor's degree in history.
Okay.
So history is nothing new to me. That's what I.
You know what I like? Sometimes you listen. Sometimes you listen to somebody, and you feel like, well, I don't really know about that. So you just say, okay, okay. It's like very convenient. You don't need to say all right. You just say okay. And the funny thing is that when the other guy, the multi-genius who informed us, based on his research, that Allah is in the Egyptian text, and that's his master teacher, by the way.
Allah, and this is where I would disagree with Brother Shaka, is actually in the Egyptian text.
Same guy who told us that Allah is an indigenous African god. You don't get more pseudo than that.
The god Allah is an indigenous African god.
That Hebrews are African people?
Hebrews, come from and who they are specifically. Because based upon my research, these are African people.
And that's based on his research. Always remember that. Now, who are the Hebrews? Now, what about the Hebrew language?
This is how we know that the Hebrews, first of all, you got to understand that Hebrew is an African language.
Hebrew is an African language. Wow. And what is the Hebrew language cognate with?
Then when you do a linguistic analysis, you understand that the Hebrew language is cognate with the Yoruba language.
Well, speaking about linguistic analysis, let's look at the linguistic analysis for the etymology of the English word fly.
Fly in English is the same word, except we don't have the prefix sound in there, in the word fly. And so the word, the phoneme R is now L in English, and the P sound is F, in English. It's just simply the word. It's a very old word. It's all in Indo-European. It's in every African language.
Let's try it together, brothers and sisters. We have 22 people online. So Keper, or let's say Keper, is easier to pronounce that way. Keper, and then we have fly. Keper. Okay, we tried. So that multi-genius also studied physics.
Between the law in linguistics and the law, for example, physics, is that with a law.
Are you a physicist? Do you study physics, for example?
I do study physics and I study science.
He studied physics and computer science and linguistics. Dang. So maybe his student, because he is the master teacher of the holder of the bachelor's degree in history, maybe his student thought, well, let me top it up. Let me up the ante. I'm not going to claim that I studied the field. I'm going to claim that I have a degree in the field. So, more rivalry. What does dork mean? an odd, socially awkward, unstylish person. There's a lot of rivalry there. Hey, brothers, if you have some things to get off your chest, I've shared the invite link. Steer sharp and steer. Big wrote Dr. Combo should have simply asked, "Where did you receive your training?" You know, brother, after the facts, it's so easy to say he should have said he should. But you know, when you're on the moment, in the heat of the moment, sometimes you're taken aback by a response. And like, did he really go there? But actually, later on, you know, he was trying to ask him, who did he study with? I forgot the stuff was online, you know what I'm saying? And, it's no longer online. I was asked to remove it, but, this is just a few seconds there, not even 1 minute. So, I hope it's not going to cause trouble, Because it's important to know that, while some multi-geniuses who study all those fields, physics, brothers and sisters, it's nothing to play with, man. Hey, well, brother Chris, how you doing, my brother?
What's going on, man?
Oh, I'm chilling. I'm trying to get to the bottom.
Yeah. So we got guys with degrees now, still lying on their name, still putting shame on the game. All right, so let's get down to this real quick, Garfield, because you told a lie. You another Hebrew Israelite. Christians always out here lying, brother Chaka. Isn't that amazing?
But don't they have a commandment that say "Thou shalt not lie" or something like that?
Them Christians got lies on top of lies. So let me pull this up real quick for everybody to see that you ain't got no degree, no bachelor's degree, Garfield, okay? And hey, let's do this real quick. All right, so you told a lie. And if you can, Garfield, just come on here.
Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome here. You didn't tell me "F you" like about 6 or 7 times, so it's okay. You're welcome. You're welcome here.
Oh, he said F you?
No, the other dude. I don't know how to the butler. If you know who I'm talking about.
Butler? Who's the
Oh,
butler?
you're not aware that the guy who has 30 years of being with the greats, serving tea and coffee. Yeah, I thought you followed the stuff.
No, I don't follow these dudes.
All right.
I don't know who
Well,
you're talking about. You gotta
some
tell me.
call him Reg.
Oh, okay. All right. See, you talking in code.
Yeah. You never heard when he told me "F you" and all that?
No. I saw the show, but I turned it off because Reggie been
Oh,
tripping a little bit lately.
all right.
He been
Okay. Well,
tripping.
I played the all the stuff. He told me that first. He told me that like twice. Then he said "F him." Then later
Mhm.
on he told me "F you" again. The next day he said all those other people "FM." So he's not wise apparently. He doesn't have much wisdom. And then he later on, a few days later, he said, "I'm not a captain saver, HOE." So
Wow.
here, go ahead, Fia, do your thing, my brother, do your thing.
Okay, so what we're gonna do here, we're gonna read what Garfield wrote himself. Garfield Reed wrote himself, and if you can address the Hebrew Israelites for a lot of the lies and misconceptions that they tell in the public, then you can surely please address yourself or correct what you said on Doggy Diamonds TV of all places. Trying to make yourself a little bit bigger when you weren't, just like the Hebrew Israelites. So you do share their story. So here it is. It says, this is on the back of your book, right? And here's your picture. So nobody can say, oh, that wasn't me. It's a picture of you right here. And this is what it says. Garfield Reed has been a student of biblical history for the past 30 years. Not only is he a well-known public figure in the conscious community, and let's put a quote on that, he is an independent researcher. Let me repeat this, an independent researcher who began to question the probity of the Bible, of the Bible and its content as a teenager. While attending LaGuardia Community College, he analyzed his religious beliefs and explored other options, leading him to leave the Christian faith. Now, after 4 long years, he's completed a volume 1 of the misconceptions of misinformation of the Black Hebrew Israelites, hoping to enlighten believers and non-believers alike. So nowhere on here did it say that you have a bachelor's degree, Garfield. It does not say that. It said you went to LaGuardia Community College.
That's amazing because you would at least mention that. You would at least mention that credential if you have bachelor's degree.
Wow.
You know,
Wow.
and does anybody know how old he is? He's in his 40s, but does anybody know the exact? Because he studied for 30 years. So I'm like, let's do the count.
I know he
You know what I'm
ain't
saying?
50. We
How,
know he
the-
ain't 50.
in the chat, how old is the brother? How old is Garfield Reed from the Dagger Squad? How old is he? I think he stated his age on air once. I have 21 people now. One of you at least has to know. Garfield is probably there anyway. You know what I'm saying? You're welcome, Garfield.
You
I'm
know
gonna
what?
let you talk.
And you want to know what? The thing is, why did you have to lie? Why are you lying? Okay,
Well,
so if you here's my challenge I give to you, Garfield, right? This is all you got to do. Show your bachelor's degree show your bachelor's degree. Give us the name of the university, and please do a public display of you graduating from that university by logging on to your www.edu account from the college that you graduated. And it has to be in an accredited university, because anyone who's graduated from a university first thing you get is access to their library, and you can log on to it through their www.edu library account, and you can pull any book from that library because you are now an alumni. Game over.
yeah, he has some explaining to do now. I mean, that's what he stated publicly. Now you see, let's presume he's 44. You know, and he studied for 30 years. It means he began to study the Bible since he was 14 years old, right? Is my arithmetic correct?
So technically, he began his study at 14 years old. But when you put 30 years of accredited study on something like that, it gives the illusion that you've been studying this longer than necessary. I just want to know where he received his bachelor's degree from in history. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I want to know.
I want to know as well. We want to know, Brother Garfield.
Because you put on there LaGuardia Community College, and of course, be proud that you went to a higher level of education, or just sit up there and say, you know what, I got ahead of myself. I told a little white lie. Ha ha ha. We can move on. We can move on. But I'm holding you to this now, Garfield. I'm holding you to this now. So that's interesting. Very interesting. Go ahead, Brother Shaka.
Oh no, I'm actually on the website of the LaGuardia Community College. I'm trying to see if they do have
no, community colleges are only 2-year programs.
Oh, dang. That's Sheffrin said, let's ask Garfield. Some of you have his number. Some of you are his homies,
No, Sheffrin being
some of you are his homies. You have his number.
Oh,
Sheffrin
brother Garfield, you
good.
busted on this one, man. You got to come out and tell the truth now, man. Just, hey, man, Jesus will set you free. He existed, remember?
Oh, yeah, now that you mentioned Jesus, some people might not be aware, but when you're overwhelmed sometimes.
I can't believe.
Come on, bro. Why you can't be balanced for one day? Jesus. Oh, man.
And then he calls for help from Jesus. He's not a Christian.
So right now, Garfield's probably like, oh, Elohim. Why are you forsaking me? Eli.
I'm gonna write a book called The Misconceptions of Garfield Reed.
and his invisible degree.
Oh man.
Oh, we have our brother Los in Chile who said Garfield is a scam. He's been studying for 30 years and only got a bachelor's. Thanks for the super chat, my brother. I mean,
Oh man, that's hilarious, man.
All right. Yo, American Dream. Why don't you get on the platform and have your webcam on and talk with our brother Chris?
American Dream been trying to come after me for the last year and a half. That dude is a dork. He's a pseudo. He don't even know what he be talking about half the time. He creates red herring arguments, slippery slopes, and straw man arguments everywhere he goes.
But now, brothers and sisters, some of you have Garfield's number. You need to call him now. You need to call him right now. That's what you need to do, because it's not logical that someone will have such a degree and he will mention a community college, but not mention that. I mean, that's a great academic achievement to whoever holds a bachelor's degree, no matter the field. But if it is history, indeed, that's interesting. Now, personally, I've heard about the Garfield, and when I hear his arguments and his reasoning, I'm like, that's damn near impossible that he has a bachelor's degree in history. Damn near impossible. But who knows?
Yeah, especially going to a community college.
So I'm like, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? And once again, I mean, some of you are like, like Sheffrin wrote this ain't looking good, and I agree. But didn't you brothers know already when he was saying, okay, send me, like, I forgot the amount, but it's like, send me in like $50 or something, or maybe 100, like, maybe he said 50, but he was telling people, if you want to see my degree, send me that much money. And if my memory doesn't fail me, I think he was talking about, pictures of him graduating. I think he was telling someone, didn't you see the picture when I graduated? I'm like, that's what you send the dude. What about the public? Now, if you read Garfield's book, you can tell he doesn't have a higher education. So there's no need to lie on your education. There's no need to, But maybe he got that habit from, some in the conscious community, But that's very serious right there. We're talking about character. We're talking about integrity, and you're going to go on such a large platform, and maybe you figure, okay, the guy has over 200,000 subscribers, and I need to up the ante. I need to introduce myself as someone more qualified than I really am.
Yeah.
But
I would like to know what his major was in, and where did he complete his major at? Where did he get his first 60 credits from? Right? Because in order to get your bachelor's, you got to first complete your major. You got to declare your major and get 60 credits there. Then you declare for your bachelor's degree, in which you got to clear another 120. Let me see, it's 120 credits when I got mine, semester hours. Yeah. So you need another 120. So I would like to know where he got that from, because as the public, we have a right to know. Because once you make these type of declarations, you have to now prove it. If you guys can call John Henry Clark a pseudo, or call any of John Henry Clark or Dr. Ben, they weren't real doctors, then I can sit up there and say that you faking it here. You pump faking consciousness because you didn't graduate. You trying to fit in somewhere where you didn't need to do all that. I mean, it's Doggy Diamonds TV, for God's sake.
Yeah, you thought the internet doesn't forget.
He didn't care. You know what I'm saying? So, your book, I felt like his book was a great piece. I thought it was a great book, but I didn't hold nothing against him because he went to LaGuardia. But now you're lying. So now it shows me that you're being very disingenuous about your credentials here. And you're trying to make yourself bigger than what you really are. It's no need for that.
There's no need for that. For those who just arrived recently, so you might not be aware of that, but I recall him telling people to send him money so he can share his degree, which I thought that was very strange, very fishy. But for those who don't know,
but why is the Hebrew? NOR. I don't talk about the NOR, but I talk about the Black Hebrew Israelites because, all right, my mom is a history teacher.
Okay.
I love history. I have a bachelor's degree in history.
Okay.
So history is nothing new to me. That's what
You heard it from the horse's mouth, man. You know what I'm saying? And he studied for 30 years, man. Dang. So I agree with Aya. Pictures mean nothing. You can Photoshop, you can do whatever, The Pharaohtis wrote, if he has a bachelor's degree in history, but still not aware of his origin, however, America only teaches white history. Perhaps that's where the confusion derived from. American Dream said, no thanks, Shaka. I will talk to Chris after he wins a debate. Win a debate, Chris, I dare you. He won several debates, For example, with Zion Lex. The people have voted, and there were more votes for Chris. So we have to be fair in this, He used Zion Lex's own source to destroy his premise. It was sad. It was a sad day for Zion Lex,
Yeah, I destroy all of them. I show them no mercy. I show them no Orthodox Moor, RIP, Elder Yara, RIP, Anonymous Hebrew, Judah Nazareth, Vocab Malone. I've debated the best out here, or at least what they thought they was the best, and I want Tazariak. And you know what? I even said I'll take Garfield on the debate that Jabari no longer wants to debate him on. I'll debate him on the story of Jesus being right there in Egypt, and I'll win that easy. It'd be a first round KO. First round. I'm your
But
Huckleberry. I've been calling you out on it before Jabari was, but you know, I really know. See, what he was doing was he's holding Jabari to that December 25th nonsense. I wouldn't even teach that. If I was, I wouldn't even teach that. There's no need to teach that. You know what I'm saying? The Jesus story is garbage. It's stolen from old ancient Egyptian papyri. It's also taken from Remus and Romulus. The book of Acts is taken from Remus and Romulus. It's so many. It's them Greeks came in. They really did a job on that book. They really did a job because they compiled the text. It's a Greek text.
so far, the oldest full Old Testament is Greek.
Old Testament is Greek, hands down. I can open it up and show you Greek cities inside of Genesis 11. What are Greek cities doing on there?
Mm.
This is just too easy. So yeah,
And some people probably flipped the script and said, this is Hebrew history. Maybe, the whoever the Hebrews are supposed to be, then they decided to do some cultural appropriation. But we'll get to the bottom of it. It'll probably show, one day we'll hear, oh, that's it. We found 500 BC Pentateuch, and it's in Hebrew or it's in Aramaic. There
they
it
ain't
is.
got one. They ain't got it, Shaka. They don't
No,
have
but maybe they'll find one. Maybe it's gonna pop up somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Now, American Dream saying that our brother Chris lost to Zion Lex. It's a matter of opinion. The people have voted. But American Dream, did you win any debate? And are you anonymous and unidentified? Is he anonymous, or have you ever seen him, brother Chris?
I've never seen what he looks
Oh
like.
well, I mean,
Of
okay,
course.
okay, all right, So a college university will allow you to participate in graduation ceremony even if you are not actually graduating. They've done this for a year. And earlier also, there are honorary doctorate degrees though. I heard that John Henry Clark was given a honorary doctorate degree, But one thing for sure, and I don't recall, well, some people say that, some credentials that Dr. Ben claimed to have is questionable. Some people have said that. But when it comes to John Edward Clark, I don't recall him claiming to have a degree that he has not actually earned. So right now, this is very serious. You know. Did somebody reach out to Garfield? Catherine, you know Garfield, right? Did you call him? Can you call him, please? Can you call? You know what? I'm gonna send him an email because I don't think he has a full time occupation. I don't think he has a full time occupation. So I'm gonna send him an email. I'm gonna reply something funny. The last time when I delivered what he asked for, he replied, "You're hilarious. Can you please show us your bachelor's degree in history? We are live now. You are welcome to join us." He has the link. There it is. Sent. So I'll wait a little while. But now, our brother is too generous. He's making a second super chat. He wrote, "How is baptism related to the death of Jesus?" I don't know. I don't check that much. I wrote, "The colleges and universities just want to make the event look good as if they have lots of graduates." American Dream wrote most superheroes are unidentified.
Huh?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with being unidentified, but I just personally, I mean, to get on the platform, you need to be, you need to show your face, so you're not in a position to get on the platform right now, and maybe that will come later on. It's not an obligation.
Hey, and
Uh,
you ain't no hero. That's
yeah, I don't know why he wrote that, but he has, some people have some justification for being anonymous and unidentified, but once again, to each his own.
well, that's what I say. If you really look at it, all he's doing is bringing a lot of contention and confusion. That's what people like. He known as a troll, man. He ain't got nothing going on for himself, man. Po fella.
Yeah, well, I don't have anything against him, what I'm saying,
Yeah,
but
I
he's
don't either.
welcome.
I know either. He's
Yeah.
just jealous of others' success on
Mm.
YouTube. That's all.
Well, the
Whatever.
jealousy, the jealousy is something real serious. Now, hold on.
Yeah.
Sheffield wrote, "Lol, I'm not messing with that man on Labor Day." Labor Day is it like a holiday, like banks are closed today, like in America?
Wait a minute. Garfield is a pseudo killer?
Who said that?
I thought Garfield was Dagger Squad. I didn't know Garfield was pseudo killers. I thought
But,
pseudo killers was Sheffrin, Ankh, and all of them.
but who said Garfield was pseudo killer?
American Dream.
Uh, oh, I think he's gonna come in a while. Because on StreamYard, the comments up here. So I missed that one. Is it there? Pseudo killer? I don't see that one. Oh, American Dream says he wants to debate Chris, and he tells me to set it up. And he has a
What?
topic.
What's the topic? Hold on,
Yeah.
what's the topic?
But I wouldn't host any debate with somebody else anonymous and unidentified. I
Yeah, I
personally
wouldn't
wouldn't do it.
either.
Yeah,
What's the topic? What's the
yeah.
topic? Watch it, Shaka.
So now hold on. Where's that statement that says that Garfield is pseudo killer?
That's when American Dream was jumping on Chef.
Okay, well I missed it. Uh, Nutri for Wallace. Oh, that's our brother Baruti. He wrote Garfield probably at Brooklyn Parade. Um, I mean, Chef, come on now. You know the dude. It's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt to call him or send him a text message, but it's better to call him. Why you guys always protect each other? You guys make fun of D up and sometimes Dr. Ben and D, and you have your homie.
Please leave your message for 64659275778.
Didn't answer.
I hope it's not gonna trip about his phone number.
Didn't answer.
Oh man. Oh, you guys are protecting each other, man.
Still waiting on this silly topic he say he got for me.
I'm not paying that any mind,
Yeah, me neither. He ain't got one.
Yeah. Now, Lord Saint Chile wrote Romans 6, verse 3-5. Baptism is linked to the death of Jesus. I don't know about that. Now, Chef, American Dream saying that you're protecting Garfield. But it's okay. Nobody's under any obligation, Garfield will see this live stream or will be told about this live stream later on, and we'll come up with something. You know what I'm saying? It will come up with something. But it's going to be a bit difficult to get out of this one. It's a hard one to play a Houdini trick with.
Yeah, you can't move. You can't move the goalposts on this one. You can't. Yeah, you said it. It's coming out your mouth.
Yeah, you know. So I'm very interested. Why do people? Why would people do that? Why? Why would people do that? It's safe to say that he did not earn his bachelor's degree in history after he wrote the book. I don't see him, going to school and graduating while he's writing the book. So, of course, with all logic, he would have stated on the book that he had that degree, you know. So sometimes people will contaminate. Non, va voir maman, Mérode. Va voir maman. Va voir maman. Va voir maman, ça fait trop de bruit. Ça fait trop de bruit. Regarde, tu fais n'importe quoi ici, là. C'est quoi ça? Attends, Mérode, attends. C'est où le volume, là? Tiens. Voilà. Va voir maman. Va voir maman.
Hey, do you give out wrenches on your channel, Shaka?
Come again, brother?
Do you give out wrenches on your channel?
What's wrenches?
A wrench where you give out moderators. It's like a mod.
Well, I have a few mods, but most of them are not here anymore. A few sisters. But
Okay. I'll show you how to fix all that. I'll show you how to fix them trolls.
Who's trolling? Oh, I'm not paying any mind to American Dream. I mean, if he uses profanity, it would be an issue. But so far, I don't think he has. So
Yeah.
But I mean, American Dream. It's like there's a few messages that I've seen like that. I did not put them on the screen because you're in here saying that dude is not a man. That dude, I mean, that's not really constructive. I mean, you don't want to get on a panel, so I'm going to chill with that. But for those who don't know, even people who disagree with me are welcome to get on the platform. You know what I'm saying? We can talk and it's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. We just don't really need to do ad hominems. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to be savages like some other people who say, F you, F you, F you, and all that. Chef is admitting that he's definitely protecting Garfield a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Why would you protect a man who lies to the public? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? He's lying to the public. He's lying to the people. Those guys claim to be doing the stuff for the people, and they're lying to the people. If you're lying to the people willingly, you're not for the people. How can we trust what he says? So, okay, American Dream says he has proof that Garfield plagiarized, but Kevin sees otherwise. Oh, Sheffrin says, and you see, that's what's interesting. That's where other people
he wasn't playing about it. He said, hey, Sheffrin, he said he has a bachelor's degree in history. He wasn't playing tag. No, we don't got to do that. And a lot of times in this community, people do that kind of shit. People say these things, and then we brush it off as he was just playing. No, we have to acknowledge what he said, and now he has to prove it. Because if that's the case, then that makes his entire stance on the Black Hebrew Israelites invalid. You understand what I'm saying? Because he's talking about they give a lot of misconceptions. So you delivered a misconception when you said you had a bachelor's degree. There's nothing to lie about. You went to LaGuardia College. You have some level of higher education. Be proud of that and move on. As a matter of fact, you don't even need an education to write a book. You can learn how to write a book on your own.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Chris.
There's no need to lie.
Chris, let's have a look. Let's see. Does it look like he was playing? Brothers and sisters, let's have a look. Does it look like he was playing?
So, but why is the Hebrew? I don't talk about the NOR, but I talk about the Black Hebrew Israelites because, all right, my mom is a history teacher.
Okay.
I love history. I have a bachelor's degree in history.
Okay.
So history is nothing new to me. That's what I do. Now, I'm not a scholar, but I'm the closest thing the conscious community might have as far as a scholar when it comes to history and the Bible.
Well, to me, it doesn't look like he was playing. And non, Mérode, va voir maman. C'est pas possible ça. C'est pas possible. Tu fais trop de bruit. Tu vas voir maman. J'arrive. Tu fais trop de bruit là. Tu fais trop de bruit. What's the other thing I wanted to say? Oh yeah, I will be disappointed if Garfield says, well, actually I was playing, From Garfield, who screams at Jesus, I expect him to say, I was possessed by some spirit or some devil that made me lie to the public. It was an attack on Christianity. It was an attack from a evil spirit that made me that wanted to make me look bad, and I had to fight off that spirit. But it kind of overwhelmed me for a few seconds, and then he was out. But I recant my statement. you know, I mean, I expect something really elaborate rather than I was just playing, because he was just playing until we're bringing that up. As soon as
Yeah,
nobody's bringing that up, he's not saying, "Oh, by the way, I was playing." No, that's too easy. Chef, what is the relationship? Why are you protecting him? I mean, when is Dr. Ben, Dr. Clark, Dr. Diop, y'all quicker to label them pseudo and laugh and all that. You have the right to be friends with the dude. But come on now. It's a bit difficult to defend that. So, because he didn't hurt anybody but his own credibility. Hold on, I don't understand. You're saying that he was playing, now you're saying that he hurt his own credibility. If he hurt his credibility, it means that he was lying, right?
no, he's saying he was playing and didn't hurt nobody but his own credibility. That's what Chef's saying. You got to
But
hear
if,
Chef's
if
personality. I understand Chef.
but if
Gotta
you're
be
playing,
sarcastic a lot.
if you're playing, you're not hurting your credibility. It's a joke. You Nutri for Wellness is asking, was he playing about his family member being a history teacher too? I have to say family member because if I state one family member, some people might insult me and say like some
He's
some
talking
some
about a
butler said.
specific family member.
Yeah, because there's the butler, the guy who's been serving tea and coffee to Dr. Ben, Dr. Clark, and Professor James Moores, Professor Leonard Jeffrey. For 30 years, he
You
served tea,
wow.
coffee. He held their umbrellas. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And he's not happy now. So Garfield volunteered the information about the degree. He wasn't asked about it. Um, the Pharaohs wrote the history of the Hebrews only exists in the Bible,
Correct.
and I've been asking for years. Where are the records for the Hebrews? How far does that go back? You know, I would love to see that. Isn't that strange, brothers and sisters? Now, whether it's no, we can stick with Hebrews, and then we will see. Okay, maybe we'll see Yahuda, Judeans, later on, but Hebrews in history, please show me.
Just show us black people calling
Oh,
themselves Hebrews.
black or white.
All right.
Yeah, I would like to see Hebrews in history, brothers and sisters. I mean, we have so many Hebrews-Olites or Jewish people, period, even if they're not part of those black Hebrews-Olite organization. Can you show us Hebrews in history? Now, if you can't, fine. Show us, whatever other tribes that you're dealing with, and let's see how far that goes back. I'm interested. Now, American Dream says pseudo killers demanded their money back from Kofi, but protected Garfield. This conflict of interest, it's unfair. Maybe if Garfield was from Liberia, Chef would be more offended. Yeah, maybe.
Yo, brother, so I'm getting ready to get out of here. I gotta go work
yeah,
out, man.
yeah. Thanks for coming. You're always welcome. You're always welcome, brother. Hey, we have brother Onk in the place to be, and he's saying that American Dream is hating. Brother Onk, you're good friends with Garfield. You don't mind calling him and telling him that we are live, asking him to show his degree because he wrote a book and he mentioned that he went to that what is it called, um, LaGuardia Community College. But for strange reason, besides saying that he studied for 30 years, in his book, he did not state that he has a bachelor's degree. But maybe you're not aware about the uncle, so just in case for yourself and everybody else that came in the picture.
So, but why is the Hebrew? NOI. I don't talk about the NOI, but I talk about the Black Hebrew Israelites because, all right, my mom is a history teacher.
Okay.
I love history. I have a bachelor's degree in history.
Okay.
So history is nothing new to me. That's what.
So you see, brother Onk, Garfield stated publicly on Doggy Diamonds that he has a bachelor's degree in history. So I'm like, wow, but can we see it? Is it true? Why he didn't mention it in his book? Why would you mention some education, some lower education than a bachelor's degree? Now, Aya wrote, okay, Obi-Wan wrote, Hebrews don't exist in history without the Hellenes. For those who don't know the Hellenes, that would be the Greeks. Aya wrote, they seem to depend on the Hyksos time on the throne. They depend on anything that they can click on. It's like, the Pharisees wrote that Chief X did a 5-hour video on Garfield. American Dream wrote, Chef protects and loves Garfield so much that he now sees Garfield as an African American. I mean, the set tripping, I'm not dealing with it. The set tripping, the butler said, the butler told Sekou, you talk to your people, I talk to my people. Nelson Lamont wrote, I keep asking the Christians, the God that killed 42 children. If that was that only, are you talking about Elijah with the bears? They laughed at Elijah, and 2 bears went out and killed 42 children. Well, I don't remember the specific number of children, but it's probably that story. But Nelson can confirm. Catherine wrote, I consider all black people from the Americas African American. American Dream is saying, Abju, where is that Ankh? Well, to my understanding, it is Ankh. So maybe Ankh is calling Garfield now. But of course, yes, sir. So Ankh, are you aware of Garfield having a bachelor's degree in history? Are you aware of that? Did he ever tell you that? Have you ever seen his degree? That's very serious because it's Garfield himself who said it. For somebody else who would say, show and prove, show me. This is he said. This is he said, she said stuff. I mean, that's very serious, man. That's very serious. Sheffrin wrote, Garfield is a liar, not a pseudo. All right. Pseudo killers only go after pseudos. All right. Okay. Okay. We have pseudo killers, but there's no webcam, so oh, there it is. Hey, that's brother Onk. What's up, Onk?
You say my name too many times, I'm gonna pop up, man. You know I'm always supporting the bros, you know what I'm saying?
What's up, Onk? We go
Yeah,
so
what's up?
way
How you
back,
doing,
man.
man?
People just don't know, man.
Nah, you was on the original On the Wrong Squad, yo, back in the day, yo. You had some issues.
2008.
Yeah, 2008, yo. Used to stay up at night, yo, miss some sleep to come on, yo, and get this real information out, yo. You was pivotal in the battle against West Muhammad when he was killing the community with that food. So, yeah,
Until
you was
you guys
definitely under the
invited him.
clock, though.
I'm a troublemaker.
I didn't invite him. I didn't invite him, bro.
Well,
But 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 I
I
learned
leave
from
it
the
behind.
but you know what's funny though, yo? We talk, yo, and we learn from mistakes, and the mistakes I made, I admit it. That's why y'all still fuck with me, because when I make a mistake, y'all just made a mistake. I
Yeah,
miscalculated
I
that.
really
That's part of
respect
our
you for that,
experience.
I really respect you
Yeah,
for that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I don't have a problem with that, bro. Like we ain't running around here perfect, bro.
Mm.
Nobody is, and the shit we do wrong, we need to get called out on it, and it's that simple. So
And
yeah, I
I
mean,
want to say,
you know,
another thing I appreciate as well. When the butler, told me "f you," I was told that you went at him for that, and it's not like you're taking my side, but at some point, we should have some, a little bit of limits,
yeah,
But
right.
but I didn't listen to the rest because I knew if I was listening again and I heard some stuff, I would go off and say things I regret. So I don't even know if I will eventually listen to it. First, I said that I will listen to the rest, but after he tried to say that I lied on the up, I'm like, oh no, okay, it's not really, it's not the same as before. Let's put it this way. But brother Unc, are
What's
you
up?
aware of Garfield having a bachelor's degree in history?
I remember him saying it. Yeah, I never
So
a bachelor's degree. That's a 2-year degree. That ain't nothing real super serious. It's more than what I got. He said it. I mean,
yeah.
he'll definitely come on and defend his position on it, whatever.
Mm.
They
But
give
did you?
Reggie like that too.
Yeah, and I heard the guy you named just showed the degree he claimed to have. So Chief X said that he shoot him $100 and then he received 50 back. So he did show and prove. But did you hear it from Doggy Diamonds or did you hear it on some other occasions?
Eric Garfield told me that. I mean, that wasn't a big deal for me because I be looking for doctorates, and for me, you don't gotta have a degree for me. You just probably shouldn't lie about it. So, I
Mm.
mean, that's the
Oh,
point.
I get you. I mean, it's not the all in all. I think you say, but
Not for what we
the
do anyway, bro.
yeah, the issue is somebody claiming to have some credentials
Nobody should do that,
when
bro.
he well, Ali Muhammad did that. He showed a fake doctorate degree with a spelling error, you know.
With the
But
spelling error.
Nutri for Wellness. Didn't you see that one, brother? The
Which one?
Ali Muhammad when he showed his doctorate degree with a spelling mistake. That was on Sinet's platform. You didn't see that one?
Against me. We was both
Come,
live. Let me tell
yeah,
it. Can I tell a story? Can I tell a
yeah.
story?
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Let me tell a story. So I'm in New York, and at this point, me and Ali Muhammad was going back and forth online for a couple years. We back and forth, and we finally met at something at a house, and we had a conversation. My favorite conversation, evolution. And so everybody always underestimate me. But you know what I'm saying? They underestimate me studying and they underestimate me being honest because if you get me on a point, you say, yeah, you're right. Because for me, it's about educating the people. So we going back and forth and that A00 pop up, right? He was trying to tell the people that the A00 was indigenous to Native America. I knew it wasn't. I was like, no, it's not. It's indigenous to Africa. And I proceeded to name the tribes that have A00. I said A00 is not even Homo sapiens sapien. They thinking it was, but it's actually not. It's archaic human. He was like, what? He had a book he wrote. He said, I write books on this stuff. He brought out his book. I said, yo, we're not gonna support this conversation with your book. Go give me an outside source. What? I got degrees in this stuff. And he pulled that damn degree out. What? First of all, I'm around people like Dr. Mayad. And when you have these set degrees, you really have it on a card. That's the only thing you carry around, right? It's a card in your wallet. I was like, why would anybody carry their degree around, right? He whips out this paper, right? And put it in the camera. I was like, what? But look, he did this though. He pulled it back too quick. I said, yo, let me see that. He was like, no. I was like, up, right? I'm not gonna tell you who. They called me up. They was like, yeah, yo, we got the snapshot. I say, bet we on it. So his actions, the way he was moving, made me realize, yo, if you want to show the camera, but you won't show me. Why not,
Yeah,
bro? Because I can feel that
fishy.
paper. The paper ain't right. It's all wrong. He know I'm on it. And so, we exposed that part right there. But it wasn't fun because he used it against me. Like I'm not
Yeah.
trying to dig up and figure out what you got. But
Mm.
see, but watch this. To his credit, he actually does have a degree. I
Oh,
forget what
that's
college
fine.
he went to. He played high school. No, he played
Yeah,
college football. Great
yeah.
athlete, right? But he
Mm.
didn't have a degree in what he lied. He lied.
Yeah, and
He
he didn't
hasn't.
have the
He hasn't.
degree that
He didn't have a
he
degree in
claimed.
what he said. Yes, he has a
Yeah.
degree in science. I've never
Mm.
had a degree in science. That's how it was spelled. Science.
Mhm.
That's what it was on. I remember he misspelled the word science. No one has
Mhm.
a degree in science anyway. But it's just so this community is crazy, man. But I think for me and you, for me and you, Shaka, like we've been at this for a while, bro. Like, so I just want to work on. I'm not getting into the back and forth with the overemphasizing of calling people names and doing all that. I'm gonna leave that for the brothers that got YouTube channels, and that's what they do. They expose people. Yeah, I'm never comfortable with actually doing that. For me, I enjoy the information and exposing you on your misinformation and what you fucking up on. That's my fun, right? I'm gonna
Mhm.
leave that to other people. So people at the end of the day, they started when they can't get around the information, then they start bringing in your background, naming your family, all that. Wait a minute, bro. The conversation is about this, this, and this. Now
Mhm.
once a person called me the police, I immediately go to their mother. That's just what I do. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should work on that. I'm not quite sure yet, right? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I know where I'm from. I can still go home, right? Nobody knows me as the police. Nobody
Mhm.
knows me as an agent. They know me as a stand-up guy. I never want to see another brother in jail.
Hmm. Oh, we
When I
have
say I
Chef
want to
here.
see a brother in jail, I never want to see a person in jail, you know what I'm saying, that did something to me in the middle of me breaking law. Now, a non-combatant, a person who just on the street, regular, hardworking person, they got a right to tell on people. But for me, I was in the shit. So I'm never going to tell on the person I'm in the middle, you know what I'm saying, of the nonsense. That's just not how I work down. So for me, my name is everything, right? My name carry weight where I'm from, and nobody knows me as that. So when people call me police, I take offense to that, and I go right to the mother card. Now, do I know people mothers? Nah, I really don't. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. What's up, Chef Mel? Pseudo Killer? What's up, bro? How you doing, man? You good?
What's
What's
up?
up, Chef?
What's up? What's going on, y'all?
What's up with you, man?
American Dream is in the chat giving me help. He keeps saying that I'm protecting Garfield. Like I don't know where he get and you mentioned that too, Shaka, that we protecting Garfield.
Well,
I told you,
you said
yeah,
maybe he was playing.
I said maybe he was playing. And also that pseudo killers just don't go after a person because they lied. We pseudo killers. We go after pseudos. Just because you lie don't make you a pseudo. That just makes you a lie dishonest person. A pseudo is a person who put forth of an unsubstantiated claim and stand on that shit and promotes false information. That's a pseudo.
Yeah,
So
that's a
I don't
deal.
think Garfield do that. You dig what I'm saying? But I will say, researching Garfield's name, Garfield then said, I've been watching him for a couple years. He says that Garfield Reed is not his real name. So you're not going to find his degree under his name. That is his social media name that he's using, Garfield Reed. That's point one. Point two, I think Garfield got a degree, and I think the name issue, he don't tell people his real name, and he showed me his degree. So
See?
for me, it's over. He's not gonna show y'all his real name. You dig what I'm saying? So y'all can just keep on with that. Some people gotta protect their name and their family. So
I'm sorry, brother.
go
Did you
ahead.
say that Garfield showed you his degree?
Yes, he
And,
did.
and was it a bachelor's degree in history?
Yes, it was.
Oh,
So
so
I just
No,
now,
it's 2 years.
hold on. Which university was it from?
look. I'm not gonna put all his information
Ah,
out there. If he wanna show y'all, he can. I'm saying I seen it. So it's over for me. It's a funny joke. We can keep on with it, and I keep on with the jokes in the comment. But for me, it's settled. You know what I mean?
because and do you believe it was a genuine degree?
Yeah, I don't think he
Because
would go. I don't think he would go through all that to lie to me. You feel me?
2 year
I
degree
just
for a
don't
2 year
do it.
degree. A 2 year degree at that.
now, Unc, some people in the chat said that the bachelor's is like more than
A
2 years.
bachelor,
Like,
no, a bachelor's is
Right, 4 years.
a 4 year
Yeah, four
degree.
years. Yeah, you're right. It's 4 years. Yeah, that's
No, a
it.
bad.
This bachelor's. What is it?
A bachelor
What
is
is
a
it?
4 year degree.
What's a 2 year degree?
Chris,
Associates,
Chris,
associates is
Associate.
2 years.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Chris, you're
associate's
frozen right now.
bachelor.
Yeah, bachelor's 4 years. Hey, real quick, Garfield just called me. Okay, am I still frozen?
No,
No, you
now it's
good.
okay. Now you're good.
We hear what's up.
All right, cool. I just got off the phone with Garfield. I told him to stop on by. He said he saw your email, and he did show me a degree. All right, and Garfield Reed's name was on the degree, and it said social sciences. So he has a degree in social sciences. That's what it said. So that name Garfield Reed was on there, but I did not see because he had his ID covering up the name of the college. There was his ID covering up the name of the college. So maybe he trying to
But
protect it. I don't know.
yeah, but social
Yeah.
sciences, mostly all degrees in those fields are social science
Yeah,
degrees.
Wait,
they call them
I would
social
like
science degrees.
I would like
Yeah.
to speak, brothers. I would like to speak now. Sheffrin said that Garfield showed him a bachelor's degree in history. Brother Chris said that
So
It says
Garfield.
social sciences. It says social
So
sciences.
That's what those degrees are under. Look it up.
No, that's not how. No, chef. Chef, I know what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah, but when you receive a degree, you get a minor and a major, and it's gonna say bachelor's in science, a bachelor's in history, or a bachelor's in whatever major you in, because that's what those 60 credits are accredited for.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not saying that he's not educated. You know what I'm saying? It just it's cool. It's cool. I mean, like I said, Garfield's an intelligent person. All right, you know what I'm saying? He's an intelligent person.
I'm on the highway. When it flashed, I looked at it. I said, "All right, cool. I can roll with
That's
it."
how I took it too, Chef. That's how I took it too. You know, I getting out the shower. Hey, he just hit me up. I told him to stop on by and deal with your chakra. So you know.
Yeah. So with Photoshop, people can do wonders. But now Garfield
Garfield gonna come by and deal with this man.
now it looks like Garfield has the first ever transformer degree.
I ain't gonna get you, boy. He gonna get you.
One side is 1 degree, one field, and the other side is another degree with another field. He has a double degree.
All right, hey, he just sent me the screenshot. Hold on, he just sent me the screenshot. Let me come here through my computer before Garfield come on and do some Wu-Tang on your ass, Shaka.
Oh, Garfield. You gotta love Garfield. You gotta love him, man.
I'm about to come into my computer right quick.
Transformer degree, man.
Hell
Man, that's deep.
Hell no. Y'all gotta stop it, yo. Y'all gotta stop it. Hey, I'm gonna get him in here. Let him dispense. But listen, for me, yo, I don't care. I'm saying don't show me no fake ass degree and mess up the spelling. That's all I'm asking. Spell all this shit right, yo. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm asking all the people, yo, because I ain't got that.
You know, here you see Nutri for Wellness says, so if Reed is not his real name, what Chef so he has not only two different degrees but two different names. I mean, dang, this is like
I don't know.
007 type of stuff, man.
I don't know.
Like I said, I'm driving. Like it's not even so show the degree.
Yeah, I don't care about that nigga now. I don't care about nobody's real name.
Hold on, Chef. Did he show you that degree today?
Yeah.
All right. So and he showed the degree to Chris today. So on the same day, one person is lying. Either it's Garfield, either it's Chris, either it's Jeff. But on the same day, he showed y'all 2 different degrees in 2 different fields under 2 different names.
No, I said I'm driving. That's the issue. I glanced, I seen it. It's over. You know what I mean? For me.
You said you didn't see Garfield read, but Chris just said he saw Garfield read.
Yeah,
so
he not driving. He about to show it. He about to pull it up. He about to pull it. He called. That's why I got on, because he just FaceTime. He just called me. And I said, oh, let me get on and tell these niggas the nigga got. I'm sorry, I know y'all don't use the N-word. The dude got a degree. You feel me? Now, whether y'all believe, well, if we look at it and there's some errors on it, that's one thing. You know what I mean? But I told him don't show y'all. It's funnier that way. You feel me?
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, hey, Chef, you know, man, you laughing about some shit that transpired that we not even ever gonna talk about. It's funny, right?
Right.
Some shit we ain't even supposed to talk about, right? Am I correct?
Right.
See,
right.
There you go. I will never talk about it, ever.
Yo, Chris. You see?
Yeah, what up?
Okay.
Chris.
Okay, I won't do it then. All right, no problem.
All right, he told him don't put it up.
Okay, I got you. I ain't gonna do it then. No problem. All right. Garfield don't want me to show it, so I'm not gonna show it.
Yeah.
I gotta respect that. I gotta respect that.
I understand. I mean, he has 1 degree under one name and another degree under another name. So some people living double lives, triple lives, quadruple lives. He's on some 007 type of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? You know.
So here's
my name is Garfield. Special agent with double degrees, transformer degree, 2 different fields, and 2 different degrees under 2 different names.
Listen,
I believe
as leaders in the community, man, let's change some rules up, man. let's do this, yo. So I always feel like I can beat y'all niggas with the information. I've always been that guy because I use experts.
Hey, Unc. You know, Garfield.
Hold on, let me finish that point.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to give everybody my secret recipe. I use that experts.
So do I.
Me. No, I don't act like I'm reading it. I know the mistakes that Diop's made. I read the whole Cairo Symposium. I know where he was strong. I know where he was weak. And I don't care. I know where Dr. Ben made some shit up. I know where he was wrong. He was right. Like, yo, it's good for me because, listen, I'm going to tell you now, I'm going to start doing expose me. I'm going to show you where I clearly made mistakes. Random people say, yo, I was wrong. I'm going to say, yeah, you're right there.
I made mistakes too.
10 years ago, I was wrong. I don't feel that way today. Like I used to say, the Egyptians had religion. But after further study, I had to change my position on that. But see, I'm okay with that because I want the people to have the truth. I'm not going to never come to you and lie. And that's where I fall off at because niggas lie on me all day long, yo. I'm not willing to expose different things, private shit that brothers have talked about just to win because I feel like I got the information. My information is my strong point, right? I don't want to get you with the smut. That ain't me. Right? I'd rather just bang in your mouth when I see you. And then you know you shit the head that. But I'm not doing that online like that, bro. So for me, I want the new rule, yo. Let's just beat them everybody with the information. That's why me, Chef, and Coy, we can go back and forth because these niggas ain't lying. I might think they crazy as hell when it comes to information, but they ain't running around lying.
But
You
see,
Chris.
Nutri for Wellness is saying you have a degree you don't have is not a mistake. That's deliberate.
Yeah, I get that.
But it's funny because Garfield likes to say, I want all the smoke. And he's calling Chef, he's calling Chris. He knows he can come here just by clicking one button, you know what I'm saying? But we get to the bottom of this, you know what I'm saying?
No, he feel like that it would have been honorable for him to come if it wasn't a smear tactic. You feel me? Like
I don't understand, brother. What is the smear tactic?
The tone of the video was a smear on him. Like it was it wasn't a
Chef,
question.
you're not even
asked in
believing
good
what
faith.
you're saying right now. You're not even believing.
No,
That's what he said.
Listen.
He banned on Jabari for 2 years. He talked about his sperm count, and now he's going to be sensitive about me asking, can we see the degree? That doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, listen, if he take it as disrespect or beneath him to address it on your panel, then that's just what it is. Like I can't tell him he wrong for that, just like Jabari. If Jabari feel like Garfield disrespected him, then that's that man's sentiments. I can't tell him how to feel about that. We got to stop doing that, right? Just like some people in America. Some people in America. Some people in America will feel like Reggie didn't disrespect you because that's how they talk in New York, right? But you felt as though that shit was straight disrespect.
Please.
And you ain't willing to get over it.
Brother, 18 years. 2004, I started my website. I followed the conscious community very closely. And I've been asking people, please show me where some members of the conscious community, not just someone that's anonymous on the chat, is going to tell another brother F you several times. I would love to see that. Live on the air. I would love to see that. So please don't tell me that's how people get down in New York. In New York, I'm sure people don't run around saying I have a bachelor's degree in history, and then when you ask them to show it, oh, I feel offended.
But he got one.
Video.
He had one.
No, he doesn't have one. He has two. Chris said he was something else with another name.
No, listen. That's not what I said. I said the reason why I said that is because that man have a family, and I know how the internet is. I don't want nobody running that man's name, looking at your shit like that.
I'm gonna say it like this.
It's still the internet, yo.
He called me after I called him. He said he saw your punk ass email, Shaka. That's what he said. He gonna deal with your ass. He said, I'm just messing with you, Shaka. I'm just messing. He said that he saw the email. And he saw it. He ain't answered it. He showed me a degree. It had his name on it. Then he sent me a what's it called? Correcting me too. It does say. When you look at it, I'm not gonna put it on there because I don't want Garfield jumping on my head on Sodnet or nobody else.
That's right. What it say? What it say?
It's a Bachelor of Arts with a major in history with.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Now that's different now.
Apology. We need the
That's different now.
apology. Can we get the
That's
apology?
Who should
We
apologize?
all man up. We all man up.
Who should apologize?
I apologize. Watch this. I'm gonna do something. Watch this. And this gonna be the last time, hopefully, that I say this person's name, right? I'm gonna say this, right? Listen, y'all know I can be rough sometime, right?
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
nigga.
Right?
You talked about me like a dog.
I did talk shit about you because I was upset.
Disappointed. We was disappointed.
I was
Chris.
disappointed, Chris. Chris, you know why, Chris? Because you didn't stick it out. And you said some things, and the whole pseudo killer said, uh-oh, he had the right track now. You jumped on the track, you was right there on the track. I'm like, oh, I see where you're going. I say, okay, now's your turn. It's an ebb and flow, yo. Like, Pastor started out real strong, yo. You was a little shaky because you was late, nigga, and you didn't get to test your equipment right. So you put yourself at a default. That's your fault. That's not nobody's fault. Right?
Hey, what you say? You gotta look up what the kids use, and nigga learn how to use it.
Yeah, learn how to use that shit. I'm like, come on, yo. Look, and then you ain't realized that many people was in that motherfucker. So that changed the whole thing for you. You would say, is this all the people? It fucked you up. Yo, I know where you was at with it, yo, because we had
I had all that. Listen. I had all the information. I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. Hold on.
No, I know you. Listen, that's not what I'm saying. I'm trying to show you how you got out your groove. All them people in there fucked you up. You wasn't ready, so you mentally wasn't prepared for that many people in there. That many people want to see Chris, right? Boom. Then you didn't do your sound check. Boom. And so Pastor came out smoking.
Yeah, Pastor was barking. He was barking early.
Early in the game, yo. He caught first round. Bang, bang, bang. You trying to okay. But that second round started, right? Then Chris, you said some shit. He was like, oh, Chris got him. I said, Chris got him. I said, okay, that's the same. Me and Chef and Court, we was like, okay, that's the same way we would do it. We would come at him that way.
Look at that.
I don't know what that is.
Look, let me tell you. You see this right here?
Yeah, what's that?
These is called gummies, right?
Mm-hmm.
We call gummies, man.
See,
I took one because I have anxiety. And let me tell you something, man. I have anxiety issues, right? So I took one and I thought the shit wasn't working. I looked at 3 of them, and man, this shit got something in it. I'm gonna just tell y'all, this something got something in it called fuck it. I took this shit, man. By the time of them goddamn technical difficulties, man, I was just like, man, fuck this debate. I'm
I knew it was something. I'm like, come on, yo.
Just for the record, quickly, I don't think that I don't think that he doesn't want his name out there, whatever. I don't think he counts because we see him, and he told people that if they send him whatever amount of money it was, I forgot the exact amount, but I think it was about $50 or something like that. Mm-hmm. Then he would just show them his degree. So but it is what it is. So good. I guess we get to the bottom of it. Why there's 2 different names and so on. You know what I'm saying? But this is fishy. Because some people have made statements regarding the the credit repair. So when you hear that people have 2 different names, I'm just like,
you want to talk about credit? You want to talk about credit repair?
I said that. Because I said I didn't want people researching the man's name, yo. I was saying seen it. I said it wasn't that name because I don't want people. But now that y'all putting it out there, you feel me? Like it's out there. I wouldn't have went that far and say that was the man's name because motherfuckers, this the internet, yo.
That's your homie. So I don't know why you're trying to protect him.
No, you're right though. All right, let's do this. So
that's crazy.
When Chris came on here and said, you was talking shit, I didn't lie. I said I was. See how easy that was? See? Yeah. So,
but look, think about it though. 5 years, right? All of us probably been in this 5 years plus, right?
Yeah.
Unc known for his evolution, Shaka known for the Egyptology, Chef known for his channel, bringing people on there, exposing their scholarship,
Oh,
right?
yeah, bro.
That's what happens in the community. People get beat up and people talk shit when you get made to look stupid. You don't have to go at somebody's personal
Nah,
family.
you don't got to.
You know what I'm
Nah, you
saying?
don't see. You don't got to. I'm never going to nobody's family except
Bro,
I might throw your mother in the fray, right? Yeah, yeah. I mean, and that's probably wrong. But if you call me the police, I'd be like your mother a bitch. That's just what I do, which is wrong. I shouldn't do that, but I can't help myself because my name means so much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And remember,
Unc, who
yep.
called you the police?
Man, I'm not gonna say their name. I'm gonna
Uh,
give them. I'm not gonna say their name. A lot of people didn't call me the police and all
is it
that.
the health guy? That's the health guy, the guy, the doctor.
Thank you.
Okay,
And he
and
did it.
but
He did
you,
it. And then the young pseudo and said he did it. And I was the first nigga that they pulled the nigga record up. Remember, I'm the first nigga. They had my real name and they pulled my record up. They pulled me and Dr. Mayat record up. Right? And it must have scared them when they read our records. It must have scared them because the nigga only read part of my records. They ain't read the gun charge, dope, gun. Because my shit is gun.
yeah,
I'm the gun nigga.
that's
Yeah, they
Anya.
ain't read
That's
that. They
Anya.
read this shit when I was like breaking in. And watch this. And if y'all claim the fight for the black community, why y'all mad about me breaking in stores? That's why you should do. I should break in stores and shit.
You don't need to say all that, Unc, because
Now I can say it's the truth. No, I'm
some people
fine,
use that
nigga. That was
against you.
30 years.
Hey,
They
we have
can't.
Brother Garfield. There it is. We have
Listen.
Brother Garfield. Hold on. It's connecting. So, Brother Garfield, it says device is not connected. If you're very familiar with StreamYard, you might have to come back
Hey
again. Or
Garfield,
maybe
man, I
it's
took
loading.
your back on this, man.
But
I had your back.
you know, it says device is not connected. I'm sure. Oh, there it is. Is it? Oh, Garfield.
Oh shit.
Okay, it doesn't have a webcam. I make an exception. All right.
Hey, Shaka. I'm not worried about nobody using nothing
Welcome,
against you.
Garfield. Feel free to speak.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mayat Forever or whatever name you go by. What is the purpose of you doing this show? Why did you do this show?
You're always asking what's the purpose. You made a statement publicly on Doggy Diamonds, so I'm just curious.
So why you do it today? Why you do it today? What made you do it today?
Well, there's no time limit. Whenever I have time, I address certain issues.
Oh,
and I remember you.
You heard somebody made a video, and that's why you run, because you want to be like a little gossiping Wendy Williams for the French people. Now, let me say this to you. If you do want to see my degree, you're not going to see it on the air. If you want to do a private StreamYard, I'll do it with you tonight. No big deal.
Well, first of all, I want to tell you, the hard homonyms is just not necessary.
No.
Hold on, wait. Garfield, let me put this out. Let me put. I don't want to mute you.
The only reason to do this is to.
Can I speak? Can I speak on my platform?
Let me finish what I'm saying.
No, but before you have the time to finish. Can I put one out? You already sent a shot towards me.
Hold on.
All right. Okay. I didn't want to do it.
Oh shit! Shaka kicked somebody.
The ad homonyms is not necessary. You know what I'm saying? You don't get comfortable. Reggie's 57 years old. You're not that old. Don't get comfortable. You don't know me like that. So please leave the ad homonyms aside, man. Okay? So I remember you back on the platform.
Can I give you the American reason why
wait. No. So some people, they think like, but anyway.
American reason for that, yo. Trust me.
I remember when he used to tell people, send me some money and I will show you my degree. And somebody wrote, that he has a book out that's in the public. So why would he hide his name and credentials? So is it because of the, credit repair stuff? Is it because of some scamming? You know what I'm saying? If you're clean, why do you worry about that? But, feel free to speak.
Okay. First of all, my brother, there's many people that come out that don't use their full real name. I do have a name. I mostly use my middle name whenever I'm in public. All right? That's not a problem. As a matter of fact, Chef knows my real name right now. He shouldn't, but he knows my real first name. He shouldn't. But now, because of this conversation, he now knows it. So let me just say this to you, my brother. The only reason you're doing this show, because somebody put a battery in your back for whatever reason. If you would like to see my degree, my brother, send me another email and I'll send you a private chat and we will talk one-on-one. All right?
I would love to see your degree. So feel free to send it to me via email.
Exactly.
And you
No,
got
no, no.
5 down.
I'm not sending you anything by email. I'm gonna do a video chat and we're gonna look at it together.
All right. Okay.
Because what
So
You
people
got
like to
5
do,
down.
what people like to do is scandalize this community, conscious community. They hate you, they love you, they hate you, they love you, and they love gossip. So what I'm going to do for
like the
you,
sperm count, for example, that's not gossip.
I'm going to do for you. No, don't bring that up. That's between me and him. Don't bring that up.
Now you tell me what to bring up. You brought it up publicly, but it's okay. Feel
Yeah,
free to
I
speak.
brought it up publicly because did you know what did that person say on the other side? What did they say?
He said that he knows somebody. He didn't go into specifics, but we're gonna go in circles anyway.
Yeah, but why bring it up though? Why bring that up though? What's the purpose of that?
You banged on him for 2 years. I don't know if you remember.
What is that to you though? What is it to you?
What do you mean?
I just want to know, what is that to you that I said his sperm count? What is it to you though?
That's not scholarship. That's not
Okay,
having
that's
good
fine.
character.
That's an ad hominem. So what is that to you? How is it benefiting you now?
It's not benefiting me. It's not benefiting anybody.
That's the point. So what's the purpose of doing this show? You have a motive.
This
is why I did not want. Hold on.
So
this is why I did not want to come on. But I will do a private StreamYard with you, and I will show you.
The private stuff is not my thing. But do you
because
maintain?
It's about trying to embarrass someone. That's
how
what
is
you're
it embarrassing? How is it embarrassing?
But you're going to. As a matter of fact, why don't we bet some money if I have a degree? Let's bet some money.
You tried that card before, and you with
I want to
Batishan and the butler disrespected me.
I want to bet you right
I don't want to bet anything. I heard that before. I know I heard that before.
Well, anyway, bro, I'll hit you up after the show. When the show is over, I'll hit you up with an email. All right.
Well, thanks for calling. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, because what
but
I still don't know what is the purpose. What is how me having a degree? What is it to you though?
Well, you made a statement publicly, and I wanted to know for sure. So, do you maintain that you have a bachelor's degree in history?
Mm-hmm. And I have an associate's degree also, and I have other degrees. Right. So, what's your point?
Okay. All right. Well, that's great.
Why you didn't put that? Why you
did not put that in your book, though?
Peace and love, y'all. Peace and love. Hold on a second. Hey, Unc and Sheffrin, peace and love to y'all. And Chris, peace and love to you. Shaka, peace and love to you, my brother.
Peace and love to you. Everything, Chris.
I got all y'all back. Y'all great.
Now,
good guy.
Well, brothers, I'm going to let you make your closing remarks.
No, I'm saying I think you should go ahead and debate them.
Debate who?
I think you and Garfield over the whole Egypt Christian thing. I think that'd be a good conversation between y'all. I think they'd be good.
On that one, I want him on that one.
I mean,
you want to get him? You want to debate Garfield on that?
Yeah, man, Garfield will go down in the first round. That's my wheelhouse.
I mean, I don't want to say too much because the brother's no longer there, but it's obvious that it's not Garfield's preparing his live stream. His presentation, but when I brought that up, I was called all kind of names, so I'm going to chill on that. No, it's all good. He came in and he stated his piece. Now, I really wonder why somebody would not mention it on his own book. I'm saying that he has that particular degree, but it is what it is. But the funny thing is, somebody here said,
because people don't do that though. A lot of doctors that write books won't put that degree on there though, because they're not trying to use that as a gift. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people do that though. That's not
an appeal.
Well, the majority of people, the majority,
he don't got a degree in theology, so it wouldn't even make sense to put it on there. It doesn't help him.
But the majority of scholars who earn some degrees will mention these degrees. And the things here, Black Nation wrote Garfield playing the victim. And what is the purpose? What are you doing that? Like for 2 years, did I go and ask what is the purpose of him saying Egyptomania? I want all the smoke. You know what I'm saying? Those are just talking points. We have freedom of speech.
You ever looked it up? You ever looked it up before on Wikipedia? It's just what it's just basically saying was how, if you read the article on Wikipedia, it's a real good one. Just how basically people on Earth have used Egypt for different things. Like it talks about how the United States actually use it, to get some nationalism and all that shit. Like and I always say, well, what was wrong with African Americans using Egypt? Like, I don't understand why African people from Africa can't use Africa, let alone use anything that made sense to pick up. Like, that's really what humans do. You might take something from Russia, right?
Hey, share the screen, Shaka, while you talking. so we can get that up. I want to pull that up on Wikipedia as talking.
Yeah, pull it up real quick. Yeah,
it's
so
real.
that article.
There it is, right there.
Yeah, that's an interesting article. It's not what everybody think. It was a joke, Egyptomania. But if you read the article itself, right, that's not. I mean, goddamn. So I know why I said Egyptomania. Shit was funny, but I looked it up and read the whole information on it, right?
Yeah, but it says right here, Egyptomania refers to a period of renewed interest in the culture of ancient Egypt, sparked by Napoleon's Egyptian campaign in the 19th century. Napoleon was accompanied by many scientists and scholars during the campaign, which they were shocked, by the way, when they saw them walls and statues, which led to a large interest after the documentation of the ancient monuments in Egypt. The ancient remains had never been so thoroughly documented before, and so the interest in ancient Egypt increased significantly. Jean Francis Champollion deciphered the ancient hieroglyphs in 1822 by using the Rosetta Stone. So how do Ramses end up in the Bible if it wasn't translated to 1822? By using the Rosetta Stone that was recovered by the French troops in 1799, which began the study of scientific Egyptology. So it was basically about the renewed interest of Egypt in the 19th century. So it's not really an insult.
And watch this.
Hold up, Chris. Hey, Chris.
What up?
Did you just say that the name Ramses is in the Bible?
Yeah.
And that predates...
It's Paul Ramses.
No, Ramses. The name.
Ramses.
No.
Nigga Ramses.
Not Paul Ramses.
No, it's the city of Paul Ramses.
Yeah, but Paul Ramses don't come around until Ramses exists.
Yeah, come on.
Man,
Stop.
Man, stop. They go doing that shit again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let y'all. You know what? I hope y'all know that the Bible wasn't written in English, and that's all.
No, that's not the point. That's not the point.
That is the point. Do you want the Hebrew for it?
Do we have hold on? Do we have an English translation of the Bible before the Champollion deciphered?
The 1611 Wycliffe Bible, which makes sense.
So is Ramses in there?
It wasn't translated on the Rosetta Stone until 1822.
Perfect point. Go ahead. Now, Unc know that he just took a haymaker right there. But go ahead.
Yeah, I ain't gonna argue that.
He just scored a haymaker.
Okay, so if y'all
the Ramesside Kings, the Ramesside Kings don't come around into the 19th dynasty period. You see what I'm saying? So you can't place them before that.
All I'm saying is, yo, I ain't gonna argue that. I'm my shit real deeper than that. Like y'all tripping, y'all fucking it up. Y'all think they was running around here, and that the Egyptomania stemmed from people not knowing what it was they was looking at. One, when the Egyptologists went there, it wasn't nothing called Egyptology.
No, it was a study. Yeah.
One no archaeology, nigga. They just started it right there. That's brand new field. All the mistakes was made, and the Egyptomania. Guess what it really did? It actually was the foundation of the scientific racism that was actually promoting that black people were lesser. This all came out of the misunderstanding of Egypt, because what they said was, hey man, these Negroes, they are numerous in Egypt, but they the slaves.
But
slaves.
But
they said that. So hold on, you know what the word numerous is, though, right?
Which word?
Numerous.
How did you jump to that from where we was at with it?
Because I'm right here. I'm right here. Because that's what I'm saying. So the whole study in Egypt, Egyptomania, was based off of not understanding Egypt, and it was mysterious to them because they had never seen nothing like that where they was from. Yeah, and it was mysterious. It was older than Noah. Hold on, you got Christians running in that motherfucker saying, "How is this older than the Bible?" It fucked them up.
Yeah, it did.
Lord knows it did.
Yeah, they thought the Bible was the world's oldest book.
Right.
But the study of Egyptology proved that the Egyptian papyruses predate that shit by some 2,000, 1,500 years.
Humans, how is it that how are humans building Egypt before humans was made in the Garden of Eden, bro? It fucked them up.
You said that shit 5 years ago.
Come on, yo. Yeah. Y'all got YouTube and iPhones, right? So y'all, it's hard for us to get fucked up. But imagine, yo, you going to a place and you doing lookership, right? and they looking like the niggas that you enslaved, right? And you're like, oh, these niggas. So you see them all in the households. You say, well, these have to be the slaves. They couldn't have been part of nothing. And they ran that shit, dog. They ran that to the ground. And this is what we do right now. We're actually arguing from those people who, one, didn't understand metanetia because they didn't. It was not widespread. It was dead. Two, they was brand new field of called archaeology. And 300 years later, we're just starting to get documents, right, that are talking about Egypt in this African context. And now everybody want to change what African is. Because, Chris, you know me for a while, Chris. Chris, you've always heard me say that the Egyptians are African, bro. I never went into the black part. The whole thing was African. So, you know, I come up in a period where the white people on your job would cuss you out if you said the Egyptians was African.
Yeah.
That's not allowed.
Yeah.
See, we just got comfortable now.
Yeah.
But no, you couldn't say they was African.
Right.
Your family members were like, they not African. Y'all remember them days, right? See, that's how long we've been around, bro. Shocking, no, yo. 8 years ago, 2008, I dare you say the Egyptians was African. Ali Muhammad, Wesley Muhammad, all them are they not African. We weren't even saying black nothing, nigga. That's the new shit niggas are saying, the black. We was saying African. I was the new generation. I was Africa. Shaka was Africa. Chris was Africa. Now all of a sudden, African, but they're not really African. See, you say they African.
That DNA bullshit.
Now they're not African. That's funny to me. Hold on. They African, but they're not that African. No, you're actually racist because Africans come in all shapes and forms, different types of hair. There is no one way to be African. See? But that's not y'all. Nigga, nobody said that our ancestors directly came from Egypt, nigga. Find a tape when I'm saying that. I ain't never said that.
Just said they was African. That's it.
That's right.
They African. They was African.
They're not that. Yo, they North African though. Yo, that don't count. That's a different type of African.
I mean, but you know, one of the things I always tell people like Chief X, how you looking at a statue of Mentu Hotep who's black than a motherfucker, looking like somebody playing in the NBA somewhere and shit? You talking about that? That ain't no nigga sitting right there. What's wrong with you, man? Oh, no, man. Get up out of here.
I mean, for those who don't know what we're talking about, it's our dear brother Chief X who said that here, this is a little museum. I'm going to share the link in the chat. This is Amenhotep III. This is Akhenaten's father. This is Tutankhamun's grandfather. And Chief X said that this is a Caucasian. Said that the ancient Egyptians were Caucasians from pre-dynastic time until today. That the modern Egyptians are the ancient Egyptians. So this is a Caucasian according to Chief X.
He looked just like an R&B singer. He looked just like one.
Yeah.
Got the cat eyes and everything, the neat goatee. Come on, man.
Well, I don't understand the Caucasian argument of Chief X. That's the I follow him on a lot of stuff, but the Caucasian part, maybe I need to look into it.
No, Chief.
It's a lot of stuff I don't look into.
Chief,
so
y'all know why y'all got Chief X on there, Sheffrin? Y'all use him as a punching bag. That's all it is, man. That's all. He's an academic punching bag for y'all.
What is a Caucasian?
Somebody from the Caucasus Mountains.
Caucasus Mountains. That's it. Yeah,
that's
Caucasus
all.
Mountain. That's it.
That's
all
it.
White people don't come from the Caucasus Mountain. The whole shit is crazy, yo. Like Asians, people on the subcontinent of Asia, India, are Asians. Chinese, Japanese, Koreans are Asians. Russians are Asians. They're all Asians. They're different variations of an Asian on the continent. You're naming them after their continent. So the same in Africa. You got different regions of Africa, right? My fault. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. Different regions of Africa.
Different regions.
It's the same thing.
And I seen you the voicemail for a reason.
You're breaking up, Unc. You've been breaking up for a few seconds.
Oh yeah, because they killed me. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, all right. So
we couldn't hear what you said like for the last 10 seconds.
Right. So it's actually evolution, right? And I never do the skin color thing. Okay, because I would ask the question, then what is the skin color of the African American? You know what I'm saying? Now you track. What is the hair texture of an African American? I ain't never had no tight curled hair. Never.
Nigga, we ain't got no hair. That's why I wear a hat.
Yeah, I don't got my shit gone, nigga. But when I did have it, nigga, I had that. Yeah, I mean that wavy hair. Now I'm playing. But my point is, like, so look at my lips, yo. My lips are very thin, but they spread across my face. So do I fit? Look at my nose. I got the Olmec nose, right? What you would call it Saharian nose, big nose. So we carry, like I keep saying this, man. Won't nobody do it? Read the issue of National Geographic, yo. Read the issue, man.
Well, you know what we really got to deal with sometimes. What we need to be dealing with is what the fuck is sub-Saharan Africa when the Saharas cover up 75% of northern Africa. You understand what I'm saying? It's a social construct. It's a social construct. That's all sub-Saharan mean. It's a form of social construct. That's it.
It is, Chris. That's exactly what it is, bro. It's some shit made up of people who just, it's a social political statement, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're breaking up again.
That's
well, you know, brothers, I'm going to let you make your closing remarks because I have to give a Medunetcha class shortly. So, well, who wants to start? Feel free. Oh, Jeff is gone. Well, Unc, you want to make it while we can see here? You want to make your closing remarks?
Yeah, I just want to say that I study evolution, and when I have the conversation about the biological organism that's in the Nile Valley, I understand the river flow. I understand how the river actually is a conduit for gene flow back and forth. I understand your genes does not make you an Egyptian nor Nubian. It's your culture. It is what you do. People do not have to be born in Egypt to be an Egyptian in ancient times. None of that shit applies. We be having crazy conversations and arguments. With that, man, I think we're going live tonight. Chef, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Can't hear you.
Yeah, I said whenever you ready, you be super busy. So
yeah, I do. Like right now, I gotta go to the gym with my son.
Right.
Gotta keep him active. We're gonna do that tonight. We're going live tonight, man. Y'all wait for that. We definitely going in. Appreciate y'all, man.
Appreciate you. It's a good point Chris made that they had the name Ramses in the Bible before the so-called hieroglyphics was deciphered. That goes against a point that people ain't know nothing about Egypt until they deciphered the hieroglyphics. And we keep saying, yo, it was some continuation through the Greeks and everybody else who had words, who understood it from the Coptic. Like, he don't want to believe that. So because he's trying to help, he's trying to help what's his name? Garfield against Jabari so much that he's denying everything that Egypt contributed to the Levant and all of those other places. They are just denying it. Like, and they used to preach it 2 years ago. So now that they beefing with Jabari, now all of that stuff go out the window. Like, nah, yo, that's what they call disingenuous, right? So that's my piece. But that's a good call right there, Chris. That's another thing I'm gonna use.
Another dagger.
Yeah, that's another dagger I'm gonna use to keep stabbing the hell out of you know what I mean? But yeah, I appreciate you though, Shaka. This is a good show.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Chef. And Brother Chris, feel free to make your closing remarks.
Yeah, I got to pay to take that Medunetta class. I'm Chris MVP Harris. Y'all can subscribe to my channel where I sometimes go live and beat up religious folk, show them the historiography of their texts, show them the development of their text. Y'all can subscribe to my channel, Debate Extraordinaire. As you see, I got Sheffrin and Aunt ready to cut each other's left hands off now over some shit that I don't want no parts of. But guys, scholarship is imminent. Keep all the pseudo shit to yourself, man. And that's what we do. Comparative mythology, history, and the study of ancient texts. That's what I do. Peace, guys. I'm out.
Peace, Brother Chris. Well, brothers and sisters, I'm just gonna say, I don't mind talking with people who disagree with me. Garfield came along, and things didn't go out of hands. And whatever you heard about me, give it a try. Somebody asked, how come Garfield didn't use his webcam? I made an exception, and I said it. Just like I made an exception for Dr. Jahi Issa, And sometimes I make exceptions because we know who those individuals are. But for the most part, yes, I do want people to have their webcam, and otherwise they can participate in the chat. I didn't go through all the comments, brothers and sisters. You can understand why. But thank you for being there. We have 20 people online right now, and I would say there's probably one person I wouldn't want to talk to at this point, and it's the butler. The 30-year-old. I mean, the 30-year butlering um journey. Because when you're going to tell people f you, f you, f you, what I'm saying, and you've been claiming to talking about about my art and character and scholarship, that's just all of this just goes out of the window. So besides that, no matter your belief system or religion, no matter I don't mind having a discussion. Usually there's no rah-rah stuff here. So no matter what you've heard about me, give it a try. Come holler at me. We can talk like like grown folks. This shouldn't be any problem. I've spoken with many people who don't agree with me. You understand what I'm saying? So what I would like you to do, brothers and sisters, if you have not seen it yet, is to watch the video entitled Kemet and Ma'ad Before Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. You have the link in the description of this video, as well as most of my videos. There's another video I recommend you to watch. It's called Deception of Asiatic Black Men. Once again, Deception of Asiatic Black Men. You also have the link. Both those videos are less than an hour long. And then you can also check out White Semites Black Awakening, because the Semites were not black. I'm just saying it for the record. It's time to wake up. We have the artifacts, we have the paintings. So we need to wake up and stop with this. When it comes to the Arabs of the 7th century, including Prophet Muhammad, I have an article about the color of the Arabs. And according to the Hadith, including Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, sorry, Muhammad was described as a white man. Some people have tried some linguistic gymnastics with the word abiyad, but I dealt with that. I dealt with the Arabic text and the Sunnah, the text of the Sunnah. So you should have also the link in the description of this video. Okay, so yeah, that's and also, of course, for those who are interested in the metal lecture classes, I've been giving classes for a few years, so feel free to contact me. You have the email address in the description. Make sure you copy and paste it so there's no mistakes. And it's just $10, sorry, not 10 hours, $10 for an hour class. So nobody's under any obligation, but for those who want to take it further, and we can go deep into this culture. You understand what I'm saying? I consider myself Kemetic, for those who don't know. And if people have a problem with Kemetic people, then they can, come and holler. You know what I'm saying? But at least we are following some indigenous African tradition. Some people would tell you that Allah is an indigenous African god. That's pseudo as heck. But when you deal with Kemet, those writings, they are very ancient. And I've been going to museums for many years, and I've been showing you, 2000 BC and so on, 1500 BC and so on, and it is located in Africa. And we can see from the depiction, from the phenotype, that we are dealing with Black Africans. So, that's what we're all about. You know what I'm saying? So, once again, thank you for being there, brothers and sisters. Thank you, Garfield, for coming. I'm not your enemy. I don't hate you. But it's freedom of speech, and we know we should be allowed to address public matters. But when I say that I'm not your enemy and I don't hate you, you might not believe me, but over time you will see, because honestly, I'm not even planning on addressing much things. What I'm saying, especially when I saw the dude trying to say that I was lying on Diop, and you have noticed, brothers and sisters, that I showed how ridiculous he was, and he didn't even say I was wrong. He should have really apologized if he had character, but he couldn't even say I was wrong. So when when you're gonna big up somebody that says that the ancient Egyptians were Caucasians, and in the process accuse me of lying on Diop regarding the melanin dosage test. And for whoever want to talk about ISIS, still haven't heard anybody addressing the German dictionary. So be my guest, whoever you are on this planet Earth, and say that this German dictionary is pseudo or that is wrong. Be my guest, and you will see the German people hollering at you. So thank you for being there, brothers and sisters. Stay safe, stay healthy. And if I'm allowed to by the nature, I will definitely holler back at you. Hotep.
Now, for the record, for those who don't know, I'm giving middle nature classes. And here, that's the flyer. Okay. So those who are interested, feel free to holler at me. If you're not interested, it's cool. But I recommend that everybody who has not yet seen the video Kemet and Ma'at before Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, then watch it. It has about 300,000 views and really deserves to have a lot more.
I just want to let everyone know who's listening in now and who's going to listen to this stream in the future. I just had my first Meta class by Brother Shaka today, and I've had other Meta lessons by other teachers, and I can tell you right now, the brother is the best in the game. He is that was one of the best classes I've ever had, ever. So if you're interested in learning the Meta, if you're interested in getting the basics of it, Brother Shaka is an awesome teacher. Get with him, and it's extremely affordable. This brother is giving us his time and his skills, and he's basically giving it away. I mean, I just consider it a donation. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody's interested in learning the Meta, get with this brother right here. He's an awesome teacher. And I'll end with that.
Hotep Senu, Hena Senut. This is Julie, also known as Servant of Yah, and I'm currently taking the Medunetshir classes with Brother Shaka, and it has been an amazing experience. Only 2 lessons so far, and I feel like I've been taking the classes for months, just with the how in depth he goes into the vocabulary words, the construction of the language, the grammar. It's been immeasurable, the experience. And one thing that comes across, hands down, is his extreme passion for teaching this to anyone who is willing to learn and has an interest in learning. So I highly suggest, if you are interested, even a minimal interest, that you subscribe to the classes with Brother Shaka. It's such a nominal amount for how much you get. I know, like, our last class was over 2.5 hours. It felt like 2 minutes, but because that's how, involved you are in what he's teaching and how he teaches and how compassionate he is about what he teaches. Also with sharing materials free of charge, no question, no doubt. It's just what he does. He doesn't have to, but he does. And so I just wanted to give a short testimonial about the class and the effectiveness of the class. And all of that is attested to how studied Brother Shaka is. So I highly recommend anyone with a minimal interest that you do sign up for the Medunetshir class. Hotep.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is Ma'at Forever. Don't forget to watch the video entitled Kemet and Ma'at. Don't forget to share Kemet and Ma'at on my channel on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, or other social media that you use. Email, text messages, you name it. Those who wish to donate can do so on paypal.me/ma'atforever.